Bumbiri vine, dombe din Bercen City, ey. Ar fi bine să fii pregătit, pentru că tot ce facem noi aici se numește hit.
Să-ți fac, sunt numai lucruri care-ți plac. Te sărut ușor în timp ce dormi. Poți să mă crezi, chiar te doresc. Vreau să te simt, chiar nu glumesc. Ochii tăi ușor mă dezgolesc. Ia-mă în brațe, am 1000 de speranțe. Am atâtea planuri pentru noi. Amândoi, lângă tine, am în inimă iubire. Numai tu mă poți afla. Vreau să gust din dragostea ta. Ce la tine tot, mă sărut și apoi mă topesc aici pe loc. Sexy baby, ce la tine tot, mă sărut și apoi mă topesc aici pe loc. Sexy baby, vreau să gust din dragostea ta.
Avem o fată super sexy și zicem, băiatul vine din cartier și e pimpen. N-are decât o rablă veche într-o roată. Unde mai pui că nu ea lui e împrumutată? Măi, tată, ea cântă, el o zărește, se oprește și ascultă. Locul e plin, doar pe el îl dorește. Povestitorul e gelos și se oprește.
Aștept de mult să mă vezi, de mult să mă simți. Doar tu mă faci să-mi ies din minți. Nu mă pot aprinde, nu o să fim cuminți. Vreau dragostea ta. Ochii tăi mă ard, nu știu de ce. Tu nu ești ca toate fetele, știi? Te-aș putea iubi, îmi place totul la tine. Ești tot ce mi-aș dori.
Ce la tine tot, mă sărut și apoi mă topesc aici pe loc. Sexy baby, ce la tine tot, mă sărut și apoi mă topesc aici pe loc. Sexy baby.
Okay, we're in. Just had to wait for teams to show up. I think they're a little bit late, but not by much. But they're here now. They are here now. Everything should be good. I think we have the 5 on both teams. I'm going to go through the names and probably butcher their pronunciations. So for online gamers, we have Dymatize, Viti, Hervas, Strasser, and Franta Pepper. For Infinite, we have Fukic, Dedo, Boggy, Stenin. Wait, Stenin plays for Infinite? How long has Stenin played for Infinite? Huh. And Hefest, or yeah, Hefest, I believe. I don't think it's Hefest, I think it is Hefest. But I think we're getting in for a pistol bash. Yeah, we are. Yeah, sorry we're running a little bit late. But teams are now pistol bashing to pick and ban maps. Again, if I have pronounced any names wrong, please let me know. Rather get that out of the way with. And then correct myself early on. Down to a 2v1. Might soon be a 1v1, it is going to be. As is the case with most pistol bashes. Ends up in the classic 1v1, and online gamers take that. So they're picking bands, and they're going to come, I think. Okay, why is the screen a little bit funny? Let me change that. Let me change that. Why has it done that? There we go. Okay, I don't know what's actually been picked, if anything has been picked. Okay, Khan has been picked for Online Gamers. What is it to get the text up again, or get everything that's been said? How do you do that again? I completely forgot. There's a way of going into commands and then bringing all the text up. So you get like a spreadsheet of everything, or like a... How do you do it again? I've completely forgotten. Karantan band and Tujane decided. So we have Khan and Tujane. I didn't actually see the other map. I'm guessing Burgundy. I'll guess Burgundy. I'm going to assume it's Burgundy. But I'm sure we'll find out. Unless we're actually playing Dawnville. Are we? Are we actually playing Dawnville? We're going to go straight to Khan. Okay, so train station is going to be the first map. And this is Online Gamers' choice. And I assume they're going to go attacking first. It looks like they have, yep. Okay, so Burgundy was picked. So Burgundy is picked for Infinite. Online Gamers are going to be starting with Khan. They're going to be in the attacking team. I think we're just waiting for their fifth player to join in. There's a little bit of a discussion as to why Khan is first. I think for Online Gamers look to be ready. But yeah, sorry about the OBS being weird at the beginning. It does that occasionally. But here we go. Online Gamers are going to be attacking. Infinite will be defending first. I have a feeling Online Gamers are going to have a pretty strong attack. Not many people pick Khan. It's kind of their sort of odd one out, if you want. Be interesting to see how they form up. The sniper's actually gone left, which is an interesting call. He has got some information about players going to B Ruins. I'm sure he's going to spread that, and that player is Fukic. Dedo is also going to be at B, so they're sending two to B. Boggy is going to be sitting in the middle, potentially spending more time at A, which I have a feeling might be where Online Gamers are going to be hitting first. Stennen just sitting in mid with that shotgun. Actually, no, he's not in mid, so he's in A house. Beg your pardon. Fest is there. Herdovas being a nuisance at B. The smoke has gone down at B, and I think that is the allied smoke. And the first plant, surprisingly, is actually going to go down at B, unless it stopped. Which I think Fest has just done. 2v2. Diamond Size, I think, was just teasing that bomb, looking to maybe pry out any remaining nades, but he doesn't need it. Franta with the scope. He's now going to try and plant at A. So they have separated the last two players on both bomb sides. Boggy left with the scope. Two nades going out. Landing fairly close to him. Pushing him back in the corner. Did I ever play Khan? Not that much. I remember when I played, I think it was with Imperial. They played Khan quite a bit. But no, I think back in the day, because it was a big map and my computer wasn't great,
Axis eliminated.
I tended to play in teams that played smaller maps because my FPS couldn't cope. But Online Gamers taking that first round. There's a nice split from them actually. They kind of went both sides. It's interesting that their scope actually jumped left to try and get some information for players going to B rather than focusing A. VT looking through CAF. Herdovas pushing A side. He's the only player actually going A. Interesting. Potentially trying to draw some eyes from Infinite, over to that east side. Straza just hanging back, looking through mid. Has to be careful because scope does usually look down there. Looking towards train station itself. Frantapepper now actually making his way down A side. Actually with scope. Has some good vision. I think he did just spot a player in B ruins. Didn't quite get that connection. Herdovas finds Dedo. Fukic is now pushing up a little bit further. B side. Might be looking to rotate. I think he has heard a player around him though. I think he's just spotted him as well. So could be getting into the action soon. Boggy with some heavy damage from mid. And that nade lands right in his face. VT taking out scope. Online Gamers doing a nice methodical push. Stennen still up by A side. Finds Straza. But Straza's nade then finds him in return. Herdovas is going to try and get the plant down, and he does. Fukic is now the last man left for Infinite against a 3-man Online Gamers team. And he does only have that car. Gets Dimatized right in the butt. It's a real interesting spread of formation for Online Gamers. I'm going to go into the sort of top-down view in a minute just to see where they go. Although, knowing my luck, this will be where they actually do a standard A push, just to make me look silly. But they're actually doing a complete spread, which is really nice. We normally see a lot of teams just push down that east side and try and kind of overwhelm A. Which it looks like they are kind of doing now. Straza and VT both getting on there fairly quickly, trying to get into that A house. Dimatize gets the early kill. Herdovas and Frantapepper hanging back a bit. Both smokes appear to be on that sort of connection. Stennen with a nice double, finding Straza and VT before being dropped by Herdovas. So Shotgunner, it's probably going to be quite pivotal on this game, along with scope. Unlike Tijane, I have a feeling both teams are going to be taking both shotgun and scope. The plant has gone down, and I'm guessing it's on the front of A. Because Frantapepper is kind of backed off a bit, so I'm guessing he's going to go for that long-range cover. Diamatize looking to bounce the nade off the woodwork there. Nope, he's actually going to just dart out and be a nuisance in B ruins. Trying to keep the players pinned if he can. Good play from Dedo there. Nice reactions. Wins that duel. Herdovas covering the A house stairs there. And he's going to have some good vision on that A bomb if he peeks on that window. Frantapepper just waiting. Dedo now teases. Looks to try and bait Frantapepper out. Hefest, good cover. Finds Herdovas, but Frantapepper gets Dedo just as he goes for that tease on the bomb site again. Hefest now is in a really precarious position. Not going to get the defuse, but he's going to try and stay alive. Maybe weapon hunt, but unfortunately taken down by the bomb. So 3-0 here for Online Gamers. I have a feeling their attack is going to be hard to beat. Infinite do seem pretty sort of reactive in their play. They're kind of letting Online Gamers dictate things so far. Infinite with the early smoke along that A rush. Frantapepper with a nice early kill, finding Boggy. You really have to find your house at the beginning of this map and then kind of sit and wait. But if you're caught out in the open for too long, I wonder if Stennen's going to try and push here. He does love to be aggressive. I think he might actually try and push that east side. Frantapepper picking Dedo, who was just out in the open for a bit too long. Stennen's he's gonna hang back a bit. I didn't know if he was gonna try and look for that push in Allied spawn. Herdovas finding Fukic, and I think Allied Smoke is now going down at B, which means Hefest's vision is going to be blocked. He's now the last remaining player sitting on the window ledge, wondering what happened.
Explosives planted.
Everyone else is cleared off, just like my dad, and he is now on his own. So it's more than likely going to be 4-0. Infinite need to try and do something different because Online Gamers are just dictating the play, and VT with the headshot peeks in the stairs and grabs the car. OnlineGamers having a nice healthy buy round. Shotgun with car. M1 Garand with car. And it looks like one-way traffic so far. Herdevash here pushing west quite quickly. Does have that shotgun. I wonder if he's going to use that smoke for maybe a B push. I always feel like B is sort of the weaker bomb to defend. I've always find Axis players are a bit more confident defending A. B is kind of the one Axis players don't want to have to defend. But good shot there from Fukic, finding Herdevash. Just peeked a little bit. Dimatized. I don't know what he was doing on the wall there, but maybe just testing his balance. Dedo now adding to that. And finding him. VT putting some pressure on Scope at train station. Boggy needs to stay alive though. He's a very important player. Stenin adding a third. Finding the allies Scope. Good play from him. Straza hanging back. I think trying to hunt for Stenin. Let's just have a quick look. See if it is for him. I think it is. Boggy bringing it down to the last man, and Boggy getting a second. Much better from Infinite. Much better. Great play from him. I'm not sure how he saw that body, but he did. Great play. 4-1. Breaking that strong OnlineGamers attack. And making sure that they have at least one round under their belt. Stenin here with the M1. And the shotgun. Going to be helpful. No buy round here for OnlineGamers. Boggy again sitting in train station. He'll seem to be careful. It's good in terms of gathering information, but when Infinite start knowing that you're going to be there, he is going to be fished out. He just spot two players there. Misses that shot. Takes some damage in return. Isn't quite dropped yet. Nades may follow fairly soon. Nice play from Fukic. Just peeking on B Ruins. Finding that kill on VT. Diving back into cover. Boggy still alive on that east side. Sorry, west side. Covering B. Stenin now happy to sit in mid. It's a nice reactive kill onto Straza. Herdevash then finding Fukic, which has opened B up more or less. Here, Fest. Just hanging back. Nice nade from Frantapepper. Finds Stenin. And Herdevash finding Boggy again. Herfest is on his own. Herfest has bullets whizzing around him from left and right. The plant has gone down. It is more than likely going to be 5-1. I can't see him pulling this one out of the bag. It'd be great if he did. We love seeing comebacks. And this is nothing against the skill of Herfest. I just know that Khan is a place full of hiding spots. And when you still have a scope. Weirdly, Dimetize just has a pistol. I guess he's dropped that for a... Now I see what he's done. Bit of a game here between Herfest and Dimetize. Well, Frantapepper peeks around. Herfest does get the kill on Dimetize. He's going to make me eat my words, I hope. I wonder if he's going to get the last kill or if he's just going to go for a save. He's hunting. He needs to at least try and get the defuse. He cannot find Frantapepper for the life of him. And runs out of time. Nice try, though. Very nice try. And I hate seeing that. Frantapepper finds him on literally the last millisecond. Gets the kill. And denies him of that buy round. Just to add insult to injury. So 5-1 here. OnlineGamers with a little bit of an exchange of weapons. Herdevash grabbing the M1 along with the shotgun. This has been a nice display of how to attack from OnlineGamers. Dimetize picking up the headshot on Dedo. Boggy again. See, OnlineGamers are just looking at that train station. Boggy lucky to get away with that with his life. Did take some damage. Probably will have to relocate. Frantapepper slowly moving up. Runs into Stenin, who is going to be a pain. If they don't deal with him, he does find Frantapepper, but is then dropped by VT. In terms of chess moves, that's probably quite a fair exchange. Dimetize with a no-scope there, finding Boggy, who was sitting right on B-bomb. Fest again is the man left and catches that nade from Herdevash to make it 6-1. I have a feeling if anyone is going to have a bit of an influence, so I think Stennen with the shotgun is going to be the player to mix up Online Gamers' formation. I have a feeling his role is incredibly important. If he can get in the face of Online Gamers, he can at least maybe cause them to eat into their time. Maybe get him to change tactic. Hefest here has given up his house at A and has moved up. But that nade is really close. I don't know why they're nade in there, but Herbas had the instinct there to pop a nade in and bait him out. Franta Pepper then just pops Fukic in the head. I can only put this down to incredible map sense from Online Gamers, but Infinite are just sitting in places that seem a bit obscure, but are just getting picked off left, right, and centre. Straza finding Dedo. Hervash finding Stennen, and now Boggy is left wondering where his family's gone. He does get the kill onto Franta Pepper. Scope for scope, but Dymatize gets him back in 7-1. Online Gamers are absolutely dominating the attack here. This is really nice to watch. I just want to see where the formation goes again, because they are sticking with that split. Franta Pepper with an early kill on Boggy, who tried to mix up his starting point rather than going into train station. I think he was looking down Main Street, but Franta Pepper had his number as well as Fukic. Hodovash pushing east. Hefest trying to even things up, finding Straza. Stennen is in mid with that shotgun. He might just pounce out that window and find VT. He does. Great play. Dymatize just hanging back. Hanging back a bit too much. Dedo popped from that window. Found him. Hodovash also dropped by Hefest. Stennen eventually dropped by Franta Pepper, who hang back. But Dedo, this is good. A difference in tactics here. A bit more of an aggressive defense from Infinite. Actually worked quite well. Maybe a bit of a Dawnville strat, and having an aggressive defense is the way to go. It's a risk, but maybe if they can form that around Stennen, if he gets that early kill with the shotgun, gets in a good position. Fukic finding VT early on. Stennen has actually made his way over to B Ruins. Looks over to that east rush route. Dedo finding Straza. And note there's no MP44s, no Thompsons. And normally when you hear a gunfire, it means someone's about to get dropped. Fukic using that advantage, moving up a bit more, finds Dymatize. 5-2. Dedo now able to move up a little bit more as well. Boggy finding Hervash. This is much better from Infinite. Maybe Online Gamers are going to have to start changing their tactic. Franta Pepper is the man left with scope. Infinite just need to not be cocky, though. They do have a few secondaries. They are running around looking for the hunt. Franta Pepper has no need to save. He's actually made his way over to A, while everyone else is going looking for him at spawn. I don't know what he can do in a 5v1. Maybe try and do some collateral damage before he gets taken down. He does find Dedo. This is the problem with 5v1s. Everyone suddenly gets hungry.
Allies eliminated.
And Stennen gets that final kill. 7-3. Lotta! Thank you so much. Lotta, lovely to see you. We're on a bit of a delay, so it's like a 2-minute delay, just so the gamers are safe, not being kind of DDoSed or anything. But, thank you so much, Lotta. It's really kind of you. I hope you well. I haven't seen you in ages. It's good to see you. I'll give you a message after. Thank you so much, Lotta. I really appreciate you. Hodovash with an early kill on Stennen. Shotgunner for shotgunner. This is definitely going to free up Online Gamers a little bit more. And they're going to have that freedom of movement and getting into houses, knowing that the shotgun is down. B looks like it's going to be the target. Dedo finding Straza. Nades landing in front of Franta Pepper. Dedo with a second kill. And a third. Fukic adding to that as well. Suddenly VT's the man completely on his own. He is in B ruins as well.
Allies eliminated.
No, he wasn't actually. He wasn't in B ruins. Where he wasn't. They thought he was. But was actually nowhere near it. Interesting. 7-4. OnlineGamers with a strong start, and now we're losing a few rounds on the trot. Fess is going to be pushing to A house. That smoke, I believe, from Stennen going on that main street. Fukic heavily tagged using the brickwork for cover. Nice, I like it. Smoke there coming from allies on B. Dedo wisely backs off Hervish with the Hervash, sorry, with the opening kill. Fukic. Straza then finding Boggy. Axis scope dropped. Fest and Dedo simultaneously finding kills. Hervash pounces out of the window. Finds Dedo. Stennen with an M1 on Franta Pepper. 2-2. Coincidentally just then dropped to Stennen on his own, who then evens it up to 1-1.
Axis eliminated.
And VT finds him running through that small window and makes it 8-4. A nice catch up there from Infinite. I will give them that. It looked like OnlineGamers are going to run away with maybe even a double figure. But we end the half at 8-4. And we have now switched. Infinite L are going to get a chance to attack. OnlineGamers are going to be defending. I don't know if Infinite are going to be more aggressive and maybe just use that east route and push A bit more. I wonder. Boggy with the scope. On the flip, I hear a BAR up in play. Fest finding Straza. VT then finding Fuku. She actually has the BAR. Hervash. Sorry. He has shotgun. The BAR is with Fest. So he did get that that long range BAR kill there. Nice. Standing still with shotgun. Fest going to be hanging back a bit. Love to see a BAR in play. You don't see it that often. So an actual steady push from Infinite. Maybe taking a few notes out of OnlineGamers' book. That A rush is high risk, high reward. Stennen uses his smoke on B. And a bash there from Dymatize gets in the head of Stennen. And I feel like a bit of a rivalry is going to be formed there. VT also finding Dedo, Boggy and Hefes left for Infinite. They are close together. And he's going out from Boggy. Not finding a target. Hefes still with that BAR and the M1 Garand. He does have a nade as well, but then again Hurvash and Franta Pepper do have one. One has just been used by Franta Pepper. Lands just the left side of Tankin. Hefest using the skill of gravity just to find Franta Pepper's pocket. And a 3v1. Hefest may save, but I doubt it. There's only a BAR and then in one. Nades landing close to him. He manages to miss those kills. Puts himself in the most awkward spot on the map. I think OnlineGamers are happily going to let him wait in there. He does go for the save. And he's going to keep the BAR and M1 this time. So 9-4. OnlineGamers get the first round of the half. Interesting that BAR has been used. Fess has given that M1 to Stennen. Still using it for those long-range kills. Fukic has rushed massively with Colt in hand. Finds Straza, is then dropped by Hurvash, but I'm not quite sure what his goal was there. Maybe to try and get into A house. I'm not sure. Could be something he tries again. Interesting nonetheless. Boggy pushing east side, but spending a little bit too much time in just that gap. Hurvash finding him. VT and Hurvash again finding kills. Dedo and Hefest left. It's 4v2. Dedo can hear players around him. Waits keenly with that M1. Hefest pushing into A house. Just tags the back of Dymatize. isn't able to follow that up with a kill, but Dymatize gets him back. Peeks out of the door there. Maybe Hafez was just a little bit too hungry. Franta Pepper then peeks and will happily grab that M1 off Dedo. 10-4. Infinite again, not looking too confident on attack. I don't know if it's a map they haven't played that often. They have a very talented group of players. Hafez pushing up a little bit further with that BAR. Boggy now going down Main Street, which is brave. Cover from that BAR. Shotgunner is in place. Stenham backs off, I think. Was potentially pushed by the other shotgunner. Stenham now go east. Franta Pepper finds Fukic. Hafez slowly making his way towards A with that BAR. Dymatize finding Dedo. Again, Online Gamers are playing a little bit more of it. Aggressive defense. But just like that, 2 Online Gamers players dropped. Hafez and Stenham both getting kills. 3v3. Franta Pepper heavily tagged. Backing off. Using cover. Stenham finding Hurvash. Nice double kill there from Franta Pepper to leave Stenham on his own just with shotgun. He gets a tag on Franta Pepper. Doesn't quite get the kill. Who goes behind the box. Luckily, he has enough shells in the chamber. He does have a minute. He can do something. 1v1. And VT is just hanging by A. Where's Stenham going to go? He isn't going to go straight for the bomb. They're both in a fairly similar position. I don't know if VT heard that. He didn't. They're both hunting through that. He would have heard that. Stenham looks to bait him out. Just under 30 seconds. They just missed each other. Stenham gets that tag and finishes it off. Nice, good, strong round from Stenham. (10-5). Infinite haven't given up. Nades and smoke coming over from Infinite. Sorry, that is actually Online Gamers' smoke. Beg your pardon. Stenham still keeping his. And a trio of kills. And actually, take that back. A quadruple set of kills. Leaving Franta Pepper all on his own. He's actually choosing to be a bit more aggressive with scope. Now he's left on his Todd. Runs into the vision of Hafez. Gets no scoped quite calmly there from Franta Pepper in return. Plot goes down at A. This is going to be 10-6. And Infinite gain another round and bring the gap to 4. No, not out of this yet. Remember, Burgundy is going to be next. Tujane is the potential decider. That smoke goes down from OG again. And I think that might just be Hafez. No, it isn't. I guess it's Stenham. He's pushed up fairly close. Dymatize the man at B. Infinite with another strong double kill. Fukic and Hafez both adding to their tallies. Boggy finding VT, and suddenly Online Gamers look a little bit shaky. Hafez putting bullets through the smoke. Tagging Straza. Dymatize also getting tagged. Eventually dropped by Stenham. It is literally Dymatize on his own. And he gets absolutely jumped on by BARs and shotgun. And we're at 10-7. Online Gamers have slowed. Online Gamers have slowed massively. Suddenly there's an air of confidence with Infinite. Franta Pepper finding the shoulder there of Stenham. VT finding Dedo. Maybe a bit too confident, perhaps. Dymatize finding Boggy. Maybe it was a bit too early to celebrate an Infinite comeback. I have a feeling 11-8, or sorry, 11-7 may be coming. But you never know. Dymatize heavily tagged. Hurvash wanting to push out with that shotgun. He knows the player's near him. VT finding Hafez and Straza. The MP44 now might be changing his his position of play a little bit. Now he's got that. Does have the Garand, which I assume is going to go to Hervash. It does. So 11-7, 2 rounds away. Dymatize going B. He's backed up by VT. I hear Stenin already at B. Straza does change his play. He goes mid. Finds that early kill on Fukic. Relocates. Gets a second onto Hefest. It is eventually dropped by Boggy, but damage is done. VT finding Boggy. 3v2. Infinite a man down. Smoke deployed. A being the target. I think with 2 men left, that's probably the best bet. Stenin just waiting to make sure it's safe to cross, and it isn't. VT was there. Dedo finding the kill on VT in return, and Franta Pepper. Guess where he is? Finds him map point here to OnlineGamers. They're getting there, albeit slowly. It has been a bit of a shaky switch. Franta Pepper looking for that early small gap. Mid kill, not getting it. VT though does get it. Finds Fukic. Stenin finding Straza. Boggy a bit late. Maybe moving up. Is now going to make it with a nade. Where's he going to pop that? I have no idea where that was going. VT finding Boggy. Stenin deploying the smoke. But then being dropped by Hervash. And OnlineGamers will take that half. A little bit of a shaky kill there from Dymatize. But it is going to be 13-7 to OnlineGamers for Khan. I believe we're going to Burgundy next for Infinite's map. A bit of a shame Infinite didn't have a bit more legs in that comeback. It would have been good to see it. They looked pretty confident. And I think when they started using Stenin, maybe having a bit more of an aggressive defense, it looked like they could get a few more rounds under their belt as Axis. But sadly it wasn't to be. And we are at Burgundy. We are indeed at Burgundy. But yeah, welcome in guys, if you are just joining. We're on the second map of OnlineGamers against Infinite. OnlineGamers took the first one, 13-7. We'll decide it if we go to it. It's going to be to Jane. But we'll see how it goes. Mangle, welcome in, brother. Good to see you. But yeah, as always, thank you for having me on another game. I love doing these. So, I appreciate it. I love that COD 2 is still going. So, yeah, just thanks again for having me. I really enjoy it. It's good to see some big COD 2 names in here as well. I love you guys asking Ravesor for tips and coaching. He is quite expensive from what I hear. Not sure if it's a worthy investment or not, but I don't know. I don't know. Let me know. Like OnlineGamers are going to go Allied first, which makes sense. Now they played Khan a little bit differently. I wonder if they're going to play Burgundy differently, because I know full well that Infinite players know Burgundy very well. So I wonder maybe if Online are going to maybe do more A pushes, maybe mix up the meta a little bit and try and go for that left side push, maybe go through mid. Going to be fun to see. I see Hervash as a grease gun even. I don't know if he's going to keep that. I'm assuming Stenin will still go shotgun, although Fukic does have that at the minute, so maybe not. We'll see. But I imagine Infinite will probably do a bit of an aggressive defense. Maybe send Shotgunner through mid. Look to maybe try and get an allied sniper house. That seems to be the meta. Although saying that, I think it's such a done thing nowadays that allies expect it and they actually wait for it. And once that shotgunner is down, then they push. So, not quite sure how they're going to play it. It was nice to see a different Khan, but we'll see. We will see. But in terms of COD 2, are there any more lands coming up soon? Have you guys got anything planned tournament-wise? Is there anything coming up? Love watching a LAN. What's the next big event? So thank you for the follows, guys. I appreciate it. Welcome in. Thank you for being here. But here we go. First round of Burgundy. OnlineGamers on attack. Dimetize with shotgun. 3 M1 Garens. And then Franta Pepper back with scope. For Infinite, it looks to be 2 MP44s. Stenin with car. Fukic with shotgun. And Boggy back with scope. And it is actually going to be that traditional B-rush. VT, Franta Pepper and Dimetize add into their team scoreboard with an early frag each. The plant looks to be going down at B fairly early on. It does. Boggy getting 1 kill back, but then being dropped soon after. Fest finding Dimetize as the last man. OnlineGamers now just have to defend this. And keep this plant safe. And it will be the first round to them. Hefesto isn't going to go down without a fight. He finds Straza. Teases the bomb. Hodovash and VT are left to defend it. And VT from Darkroom is just going to get that little peek. And end any chance Hefest has of getting that first round for his team. So 1-0 to OnlineGamers. So rather than a surprise push to A, OnlineGamers went for a massive B push. Franta Pepper early kill on Boggy. As an exchange took place for OnlineGamers. I see actually an MP44 there in the hands of Hurlavash, so that's going to be handy. 2 players actually pushing south side. In fact, 3 players for OnlineGamers, sorry. Pushing south. Interesting. So after that B rush, they're going to take things a bit more slowly. Franta Pepper looking in Axis house, soon to be blocked by that smoke. Land in Croatia. Nice. Well, good luck, everyone. Straza with a kill on Hefest after he drops Dimetize, and they're landing right near Straza, tagging him. A looks to be the target now. Nice to see a mixture of bomb sites, keeping Infinite on their toes. Dedo has actually got into Spawn House for allies with the MP44. Straza, the man at A. Infinite have the ability to kind of spread out a little bit and look for high places to try and find Straza as he goes out into the open. Only 5 bullets in the chamber. Has to pick his shots carefully here. Gets a tag onto Sten in that final bullet. Finding him, but runs right into Fukic. He puts a shotgun shell right in his gut. And that is going to be 1-1. But yeah, good luck to everyone doing the Croatia land. I hope you have fun. Franta Pepper doing that traditional early scope spot. About to be blocked by that smoke. Puts a bullet in there just in case. Nades landing near him on Splash, Straza and Hefest. Gaining 1 kill each. Fukic, I think, was about to sit in garage. Maybe pushed by APC. Dimetize with the plant. Sten and Hefest both getting kills. VT finding Hefest. This is a very aggressive round on Burgundy. Plant down Stenin, looking towards Allied House. VT, the only man left. He does drop Fukic. Boggy is going to try and get the plant. He is pushed off, taking damage. He needs Stenin to back him up. He is only at APC. Names, welcome in, bro. So VT doing great to defend that plant. Stennin with all the pressure now. I'm guessing he's going to be in dark room. He is indeed. VT with 4 kills
Allies win.
on that 3rd round. Nice mix-up of play here from OnlineGamers. I think it was BAB to start with. See how the cross goes for Infinite. They actually go there unchallenged. No shots being fired. I take it back. Francis Pepper finds Dedo, and then a second on Stennin. Stennin from beyond the grave finds a kill on Herdovash, but I think Francis Pepper just changed his position. Fukic, with the sin of all sins, missing his shotgun kill. Fest again left on his own. And I think he can kiss GG to this round. Pops a nade out anywhere. Hope someone will catch it. No one does. I think that landed on the roof, actually. But, yep, as I thought. It's going to be 3-1. You can't have your shotgunners missing shots like that, but great play from Franta Pepper. Just changing his starting location. Moving out into the road to try and get the cross on the second part, just as they go into the alleyway. Rather than the jump over Axis tank. He's not going to get it this time though. Boggy has his number. Diamatize with the nade and smoke onto B. Pops that smoke into the alleyway. Has the MP44 as well. Hasn't actually gone for the plan yet. He's just going to cover that alleyway and make sure it's clear for the rest of his teammates to eventually join him. He does get into the action though. Still has the man left at south side. VT finding Fukic. Nice nade there from Straza. Finding Dedo. Dimatize is now going to try and plant. If Fest and Boggy left.
Explosives planted.
Straza finding Boggy. Hefest now left on his own. He's just outside Axis spawn. Gets the headshot onto Straza. I don't know if he's going to get any more though. VT and Dimatize are left. Dimatize is going to hang back just by spawn house.
Eliminated. Allies win.
And he gets it. Names, I'm not too bad, dude. I'm okay, man. Hope you're good, buddy. Hope you're good, my dude. Boggy looking to get early kills. Pops one into Allied's sniper house. Doesn't actually find anyone. Three players for Infinite have actually gotten to B. So I don't know whether OnlineGamers are going to change their route. Stennin just through a double window. Then through smoke. Gets a kill on Dimatize and Franta Pepper. Stennin looks in the air for grenades. Fukic adding to that. Dedo eventually dropped. He's the first man to go down for Infinite. Fukic pushing players back off APC. And Boggy is going to get that last kill. 4-2. Good play from Boggy. It's really important that either scope gets an early kill. It can really change the sway of the round. If allies end up getting a couple of kills on the cross, that can open up a nice easy B push. Whereas if Axis gets a few early scope kills, that can usually halt a B push. Maybe even change it completely. So you might actually see both scopes hiding from each other initially. Just to delay that scope duel. Boggy, although he finds Franta Pepper again. Dimatize gets that plant at the back. VT finding Dedo. Good play from Stennin, jumping out of garage, finding that kill on VT. There is a bit of a house party in Allied spawn house. Herdovash wasn't letting anyone in, neither was Straza. But he was eventually forced to let people in. Fukic gate crashing. 2v2. man, good to see you. Fukic finding Hervash is going to be Dimatized on his own. He's going to try and be crafty with how he defends this. He's going to get to the leg of Fukic. And then finds Stennen. He couldn't quite get those MP44 bullets to connect. Brave play from Dimatized. Not backing down in the face of an MP44. Good play. 5-2. His nades are doing really well in stopping Infinite from just getting onto the bomb site. There might be another one coming. Oh, there isn't. Lucky. Fukic does manage to get to B wall with the shotgun. He could be a good defensive play there. Dedo just looking towards Main Street. May look for players to come out of mid. Bobby actually hanging back by A. Antipepper with a nade kill on Fukic. B looks to be quite busy. Stennen in dark green. Boggy with that nade kill on VT over to APC. Finds Dimatize. Antipepper then finds Boggy. Stennen misses that. Gives away his position. Is now in a tricky situation. Isn't going to find any nades, but may well find pressure fairly soon. Hervash does clear him out of dark room. Dedo moves up to Allied Tiger. He's dropped. Fest left again as the last man and will be dropped. 6-2 now for OnlineGamers. Dedo is fairly quiet with the MP44. Boggy's getting some good kills. He does need to keep that up. Scope is really important. Antipepper not getting that early one. Starza though, he is going to find him. Boggy gets dropped. Hefest nading Fukic. That is not going to help. Dimatize utilising the gap. Getting the plant down at B. Frantipepper finding Dedo. Infinite just seem to be running around. Trying to get into a certain position. God knows what Frantipepper's doing. What a round. That was... I don't know what was happening there. There were friendly fire kills. MP44 bullets hitting pigeons. I don't quite know what happened, but either way... OnlineGamers came out on top. 7-2. And no real sign of a reply from Infinite. At least not one that has any volume. Stennen is A side. Fukic and VT both finding kills. Fest has pushed south side. Could try and rotate. Will need to do it soon if he wants to. Stennen finding VT. Hervash running into Boggy. Clears him out of garage. He's then dropped by Stennen, who is in spawn house. Everyone seems to be in a mixed position here. Players getting into random spots. Stennen dropped by Straza. And then Hefest finally gets around for Infinite. 7-3. They're not out of it yet. They are still kicking. A few allied players trying to cover the cross. Boggy finding Frantipepper in that little bit of mayhem. OnlineGamers are going to have to do this round without a scope. Dimatize popping that nade and smoke over that B alleyway. Infinite Gamer need to capitalise on that man up, which has now been even actually by Dimatize, who finds Boggy. B is being cut off with that smoke. Just makes it harder. Where'd the smoke go? Wait, what? I thought the smoke was on B. That was really... Where did that smoke go? Dimatize either way, finding Dedo. Where did that smoke just disappear? I have no idea where that went. That was strange. Either way, the plant goes down at B. Straza finds Hefest and Stennen with Shotgun and Thompson. May look to save. It's still fairly early days. Puts a face full of lead into Straza. Finds Dimatize, but is then dropped by the last man, VT. I don't actually quite know where Dimatize's smoke went. I thought it went into B alleyway there, but for some reason it disappeared. That was really strange. It was there 1 minute and gone next. I don't. Is there something I don't know about smoke? Does it sometimes disappear? It doesn't, does it? Anyway, Fukic, early nade on Franta Pepper. That is going to be a good confidence booster for them. I think that smoke has again gone down in that B alleyway. It has. Diamatized there again with the... I nearly had a double. But did find Fukic. Hodovash finding Dedo. Nades landing on B. In an attempt to try and clear Online Gamers off the bomb site. Diamatized, good reactions. Finds Boggy. Hefest again is the last man. And this is one-way traffic for Online Gamers. There is literally hardly a reply from Infinite. They now have the chance to attack and maybe get some form of comeback on the go. But at 9-3, I'm not sure. I don't know. We'll see. Either way, we have switched. Infinite are now attacking. Online Gamers are going to be defending. I see one Thompson there for Dedo. And apart from that, Emron going to BAR again for Hefest. He loves that. Loves the BAR. Probably not getting the early kill. Stennen checking the skies. Has popped his smoke out over onto that. Has it gone onto B alleyway? Where's it gone? The shotgun is popping smoke in a different place now. Nope, it is in B alleyway. It's just on the further end. Fair enough. Dimetize. Nice double there. Shotgun and then BAR. I'm not quite sure how he got that. Might be because Hefest died. That might explain it. Stennen doing well to clear B for his team. He does just have Dedo left. MP44 bullets ping off around the wall around him. And Dimetize dropped by Dedo there. He was going to be sitting on that B bomb site. VT looking for Stennen. Hodovash making his way back towards Axis spawn house. Creeping underneath Darkroom. Stennen looks to plan. He does find Dedo. Stennen left and dropped by Hodovash. He was looking away from that B alleyway. And it is going to be 10-3. Online Gamers are just kind of enjoying freedom of everything on Burgundy. And they're looking very confident in their movement. Infinite Gamers seem to be kind of guessworking a bit. Which is a bit strange considering the roster they have. They have a good, strong group of players. But either way, Online Gamers are 3 away from winning. Ah, is it through... Ah, so Free Spec does it. Right, got you. Okay, that makes sense. Thank you. Hefest is on B. It's pushed off the plant. Boggy finding Straza. Infinite with 2 men up. Hefest is going to try again. Thank you, St. Doom. And to Pepper. Last man. Shotgun by Stennen in garage. 10-4. The thing is, Infinite did this on Khan. They had a bit of a late stretch of rounds, but Boggy with an early kill, finding VT. Oh, and a nade exchange there. Straza finding Dedo. Fukic finding Hodovash. That break in the wall and APC is such a nade target zone. You have to be careful and check the sky. Hefest hanging back in spawn house with BAR. There's a makeshift scope. Straza finds Boggy. 3v3. Dimetize is being able to rotate a bit, makes his way up to Allied spawn house, but Hefest is aware. Down to Pepper finding Stennen. Straza defending B. He's actually backed up by Franta Pepper. They're both at B. And Fukic knows this, I think. And he's going to actually push up onto B through the alleyway. Hefest finds Franta Pepper. Well played. Good teamwork from them. They actually linked up quite well there. Pincer moved onto the APC. 10-5. That's actually the first time Infinite have got 2 on the trot on Burgundy, which is a huge surprise. Straza looking to get a headshot on the cross. Franta Pepper keeping an eye on Allied spawn house. VT finding Dedo. Franta Pepper. Oh, nades are coming in from Online Gamers. Fukic hanging back well. Finds Hodovash, is pressured. And VT finds him. This is a real strong display from Online Gamers. Infinite have really struggled. Straza finding Hephaest. Infinite have really struggled. Psycho, welcome in. Fukic and Boggy both getting kills. Boggy already under pressure. Dropped by Straza. Stennen looks to get the plant at B. He does. Isn't beaten off with a nade. Fukic covering from APC. Finds Hodovash. 3v2. Dedo. Boswell goes south side. Finds VT. Straza with that attack nade. Doesn't find a target. 11-6 should be coming here. Has to be 11-6. Has to be.
Axis eliminated.
It is.
Allies win.
OnlineGamers are only 2 away from winning. Stennen congratulating that nade. I'm guessing a bit sarcastically. Oh, Boggy, you can't leave your head out. A double again from Franta Pepper. Ay, ay, ay. That is going to free up OnlineGamers. Dimetize is in allied spawn already. Straza getting a nice easy kill on Dedo. There's no consistency from Infinite. They show some good rounds and then suddenly
Axis win.
just kind of turns into a bit of a free-for-all. There's no cohesion with them. I don't know what it is, but they're missing something. They're missing someone who can gel them together. The best looking for that. Oh, and Boggy dropped by MG. Dimetize finding Sten, and this has to be GG. A double there from Dimetize. Dedo and Fukic left. And GG's being called already. I don't think Fukic is going to beat 5 men. He isn't. That's really unfortunate. A great play from OnlineGamers. Taking nothing away from how they played, but there's pretty much a systematic breakdown of Infinite. But great play from OnlineGamers. He took both maps pretty convincingly, 13-7 and 13-6. And that is all she wrote. OnlineGamers taking both maps very skillfully. And that is it from me, guys. Thank you for having me. Hopefully see you again soon in another COD game. I'm going to try and find someone who is playing COD 2, if not something similar. And we will see what they're doing. If no one's playing COD 2, then I'll try and find someone maybe doing some retro stuff. Dan, good to see you, buddy. I hope you're well, my friend. Okay, so I don't think anyone else is playing COD 2. Okay, Ledex is playing COD. Is that public? I think he's in a match. Okay. But yeah, guys, thank you for having me. Hopefully see you again very soon in a COD stream. I love doing these. I appreciate you guys keeping me. Fushi is playing COD 2. Let's have a look. Am I following the wrong person? Hang on. F-U-S. S-H-Y-Y. I can't see anyone live playing COD 2 under that name.
Poggers.
But yeah, GG everybody. Thank you for having me. I'll try and find someone. I don't think anyone else is playing COD 2. We have Ledex. No one else is playing COD 2. Who can we go see? Anyone know anyone playing COD 2? Or anything similar? Katie, welcome in. Do you want to go to Ledex? But you guys let me know where you want to go. If not, I'll pick someone random. That's the nicest thing I've ever seen you say. Right, let's have a look. I'm not sure if I can find anyone. If not, I might just send you to a friend doing retro stuff. Dan, you too, brother. Good to see you, buddy.
Wow.
PUBG? Bro, I've never played PUBG. I want to try it, though. I'll add you on Steam, dude. I'll add you on Steam. But yeah, thank you everyone for hanging out. Thank you for the follows. I don't know who to go see. We'll go see the Dex. He is doing some COD 2. Keep it in the air. You guys cool with Ledex?